Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Music and Beyond. I'm Ernie Crazy Eyes from Recall Productions. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, and also be sure to follow Music and Beyond on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. There's a lot of amazing interviews there. And today, I have a very special guest, Amarie from Harlingen, Texas. How's it going, Amarie?
It's going good, going good. How are you?
I'm good. I've been listening to your music for a while. Ever since this pandemic started, and
Mhm.
I've seen you perform a couple of times at the spot,
Mhm.
and I've always loved the vibe that you brought into your music and all that good stuff. So, real quick, I want to know, first of all, where does your name come from? Because I think Amari is it's a very different name, honestly, and it kind of feels like it's a combination of two names, in my opinion.
It is, it is.
Is it?
Yes, when I was trying to find a name or when I was starting to actually write songs, um, my next, thing was like, okay, what am I going to call myself? Because I was like, nobody wants to hear songs from someone named Angel. So that's my real name. Or
Yeah.
Angelica, that's my real name, but everybody calls me Angel. So I was like breaking my head over it, and I was like asking all of my friends. I was like, help me come up with an artist name. And so my name is Angelica Marie. So that's all
Oh,
we
snap.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the first initial and then Maurice, and then we just like said it as Amari.
Wow, that's crazy. And I didn't even. Wow. Called
You
it. Oh man.
did, you so called it. You're probably the first one to ever guess that.
Well, it's because I'm very fascinated with like hip hop names or just band names and stuff like
Oh,
um
okay.
like I mean me, I'm Crazy Eyes, and if you look at my eyes you don't know why, but uh but who inspired you to pick up the pen and start writing?
um, well, geez. I had met someone in the music industry, like the local, like locally, right? And I asked him, I was like, what do I need to do to to get in this industry, or at least locally? And he told me, he was like, well, you need to write a song. And I was like, wow, that's simple. And so I had always been terrified because I was like, nobody's gonna want to hear what I have to say, and I don't think I can rhyme that well, but I honestly just went for it, and I wrote about, like, at the time, what I was most passionate about, and I came up with a freaking song, and it rhymed and it went well, and I was like, wow, I can do this. So ever since then, which was back in 2017, I've just kind of been writing here and there, and I have a bunch of unfinished songs that I need to record. But yeah, I guess that guy's name is Santiago Martinez. He's like, you just need to write a song and that's it, and that's what I did.
Nice. And is the first song you ever written in any of the streaming platforms, or is it an unreleased song?
That one is an unreleased song. That one, I did record it at a studio, but it was never like released because the beat was like I don't think I bought the beat. So I was just starting out. It was more like for the experience.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But the second song I wrote, it did make it to platforms. It was Nothing Left to Say, and I did that one with Tiny Studio Productions.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think I heard that one because I mean, honestly, I've been listening to your music these past couple of days, and since
Awesome.
I had so much time since I was just in Mexico, and I would just sit down and crack open a beer and just listen to music,
Love
and
it.
I love your style of music because just everybody that brings that writes and sings like from here from the valley, you know.
Mhm.
Like Matt Montalvo has a different vibe.
Oh yeah.
One Man Click has a different vibe.
Mhm.
Uh, you know, Xavier from King Cuts, he has a different vibe, and you know, I just love it so much. And you know, when I was listening to one of them, like on my Apple Music, I was like, you know what, let me hit up Amari, so you know, 'cause I feel like I've been wanting to talk to her for a while, but um, you know, but
Yeah, I get you. I
and
appreciate it.
yeah, yeah, definitely, I love it, and your music is pretty dope. And I
Thanks.
want to talk. I want to
Mhm.
talk about the song "Kick It" featuring Matt Montalvo.
Mhm.
Um, you know, how did you guys? You know, how did you guys get together and you know, write this song? And you know, in general, because like the songs that you and Matt Montalvo have together,
Mhm.
um, like it goes so good, and you know, it's like a perfect vibe in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so I had kind of like stopped writing in 2017, like I guess for just for a bit. I wasn't really like, I don't know, I guess feeling it anymore. Like shortly after I'd written that first song. So fast forward like I think what 2 3 years, um I wanted to, try again. I wanted to like actually perform locally, and I knew Matt was doing music, and we had gone to high school together, but I didn't really know him. I just knew there was a guy that rapped named Matt M, and he was still doing it. So I reached out to him, and he was like, "Well, come to my studio and let's see what we can do." So I did a few covers with him, and I guess he like really liked my style and my singing. He asked me to join Junk Room, so I am a part of Junk Room Music, and then just from there we've just been writing songs, and he'll be like, "Hey, do you want to feature on this song? Just write your part and we'll do it." So that's kind of how we do it. He's like he's a homie now. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and definitely when you hear the songs that you guys do together, like you feel that vibe, and you know, whether it be like a love song or you know just a song in general, um, like the connection is there and it's beautiful as hell.
Thanks. No, yeah, you're right. Like it's the vibe just kind of fits well, and like he doesn't rap about like like typical rappers, like money, drugs, stuff like that. It's more like sensual, like feelings and stuff, and love, and like I pretty much predominantly had written about like love stuff,
Yeah,
and so it kind of just meshed well.
yeah, totally. And yeah, that's one of the, like I've met a lot of you know Matt M haters, and I just tell them like,
Oh,
dude, he's good. Like, just
how could they?
I'm just like shut up and listen to the music, because like
Yeah, it's good
Matt
stuff.
Montalvo is like one of my favorite he's one of my favorite hip hop artists here in the area. So you know I'm always gonna support him and stuff. And shout out to
Yes,
Drunk Room Music.
of course.
Who would you like to work with here in the Valley that you haven't worked with?
Man, that's a good question. I know I have a lot of I have a lot of songs that are unfinished with people. But I would actually want to work with like a female hip hop artist or like rapper. So probably like I've been wanting to work with like Brittany Angel. I think she's really cool. She can rap really well.
Oh
And
yeah.
then yeah, and then who else? I don't know. I'm like I'm like in the middle right now, because right now I've just been doing a bunch of like gigs. So I haven't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
been writing. It's horrible. I know I haven't written, but yeah, for right now I guess like definitely Brittany Angel.
You're having a show at the Spot or Luna like this weekend, right?
This weekend I think I'm just hosting like karaoke.
Oh,
That's what I've
karaoke.
been doing
Okay.
there at the Luna. Yeah, but like I'll do my little gigs at the the Wild August Market down on Garrett Road. I'll do like a 3 hour gig there, and then I have another gig in La Feria at this barbecue place. So it's just kind of like random. Like people will hear me, ask for my card, and then like they'll book me.
Yeah. Do you have any gigs available right now that are gonna happen within like maybe the next few weeks or?
Yeah, actually I do. I have one like I'm saying next week on Thursday. It's at this little barbecue place in La Feria, and then I've got the Wild August Market on Friday, and that's from 6 to 9. And
So
that one is
Thursday, so
mhm.
Thursday, August 25th, and
Mhm.
Friday, August 26th.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to put it out there so,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
just depending on whenever people listen to this, and hopefully they go to your show because I've seen it a few times and you put it down like nobody else, and it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And I've listened to your Love Lessons
Mhm.
EP, and oh my God, like you totally blew me the fuck away. And
What was your
I
favorite?
huh?
What was your favorite song?
Let me look it up right now because there was just so many there was just so many freaking songs, and I was like, man, like I need to fall in love again, please.
Oh. Oh, I love
Uh,
it.
it's probably gotta either be What You Do to Me or Weekday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are good. Weekday, I actually had written like a year before I put it out. I just kind of put a pause on it. But yeah, I love Weekday. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. And like when I heard that song, I was just like, and then like I don't know. I think the second time that I heard it, I'm like I wanted to cry or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, not that you wanted to cry, but like, I'm glad I could give you that emotion.
Yeah, like I don't know. For some reason, music has been really, I don't know. It makes me weak.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people are like literally pouring out their soul. Right?
Yeah, and what was what what was your uh like what do you want to get? What do you want the people that listen to your EP to get out of from listening to it? Like what's the message?
like just my music in general, or like Love and
No,
Lessons.
the EP.
The EP Love
Uh,
and Lessons.
yeah, of love and lessons. Yes.
I mean, kind of like exactly what it's called. Like, you fall in love and it's beautiful, but there's also that other side to where when things don't work out, like it's gonna be okay. So there's beauty in them both. You were able to love, and feel those feelings, and even when it's over, it's better to have loved than to not have loved, I guess.
Man, you're gonna break my heart. And can we hear anything? Can we hear anything new this year, possibly?
Yes, actually, on Friday I've got a song coming out with OMC and Paisley called "Slow It Down," and that one should be out on all platforms as well. That one was fun. Man, those guys are awesome. I'm always going to their studio, helping them out with like hooks and stuff and anything I can. I really respect them. They've been at it for a long time now, so they're definitely respected here, especially by me.
Yeah, and me too. Besides, I gotta respect my barber. So,
Yeah, you
and
don't want him to hear this and be like, I heard what you said.
I
Oops, my
know,
hand slipped.
but and OMC has always been really good to me. So, you know, shout out to Pi Z and OMC
And
and
Big Tim.
everybody. Yeah,
Yes,
and Big Tim and everybody from
they're
Real Deep
all
Music.
yes, sir. They're all awesome guys. All very very humble and respectful, and yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I went to the shooting of the music video for Long Way.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, that was a very fun experience, and like it felt pretty good coming out in the music video.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Uh, but right now I want to talk about that song "You," featuring Matt M. Cause
Mhm.
holy smokes, that song. Uh, and I love how you guys mentioned the Ja Rule and the was that J
Yes.
Lo? It was J Lo, right?
Yeah, Jayla. Uh huh.
Yeah, like when I heard it, I'm like, okay, this sounds familiar. And
Uh huh.
then
Yep.
when you guys referenced it, I was like, that is smart.
Yeah. No,
But
it was a
what's
fun
that
song
song
to write.
about? What's that song about?
That one. So like, it's funny. Like whenever me and Matt will like come together with a song, like he'll usually write, obviously his part, and I'll write my part. I think on this song though, he had written the hook. I just wrote my verse, and basically it's just saying that like I guess you can't live without that person, and it's all about them, like the love.
That's awesome. It
That mhm.
I don't know. It just fuck. You're gonna make me fall in love again.
No, yeah, that song, it was like all the songs that pretty much we feature on for the most part with Matt is like he has the idea, and I just kind of like I'll hear it and I'll be like, all right, cool, I got this, and then I'll just do my little part.
Yeah, he's a very very smart person, honestly.
Yeah, he's got like freaking a million songs in his vault, and he's always telling me, "Are you ready to work, Amarie?" And I'm just like, "All right, what do we got?"
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for I'm really excited to listen to that new song with Faizy and OMC and whatever you have coming up. Cause and if y'all haven't listened to her music, there will be links to her music on the description, so check it out. Um, but that song, "What You Do to Me," featuring Chris. Damn, I
Yes,
didn't get.
Chris Abrian.
Yeah, there you go, Chris Abrian. I forgot to put the last name, but can you talk to me about that song? Because I know like I told you that was one of my favorite songs from the EP. So yeah, how
Oh,
did that song come out?
that one, it was actually another one that was directed by Matt M. He, obviously Chris is he's up and coming as well. I don't know if you've heard any of his other songs, but his voice is just like it just like blows me out of the water. I'm just like, wow, Chris, like why do you have to sing better than me? But no, that one it was a fun thing, to write about. It's just basically, what it says, what you do to me, like, man, you got me going crazy. But yeah, that one was a fun project to do.
Honestly, like that's the one song that kind of threw me out a little bit because
Yeah.
I felt like it was a little bit different.
Mhm.
But I loved it so much, and I don't know, it was happy thoughts the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, Chris is an amazing vocalist, so it was fun. Like it was fun to work with him as well. He's also a really good friend of mine.
Yeah, keep it in the
Oh yeah.
and the friendship area, because there's a lot of honestly, here in the Rio Grande Valley, there's just so many amazing, talented, heavy metal bands and rock
Mhm.
bands and country bands and hip hop
Yeah,
artists.
there is.
And
There's so much talent out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, like everybody needs to check out all these artists because who knows, they might be your favorite artist. So give them a chance.
Exactly, and then it's more, special that it's from where you're from. Like these people are making these awesome tracks, and it's literally like they could live like 20 minutes away from you. Like how cool is that?
Yeah, not only that, but imagine if you guys go see them live and perform, and who knows, maybe
Mhm.
you went to high school with them and you didn't know. Uh,
Exactly.
I remember I remember the first time I met Madame was when I was buying the I Love My Principal T-shirt,
Oh my
and
gosh, I remember
yeah,
that.
I don't know if I still have that shirt, but it should be somewhere, or maybe I threw it away because it was already old and faded.
Yeah. Wow, who made those shirts?
He
You,
did,
you, he
he
made
did,
them?
yeah,
You're kidding. Oh my
yeah, he
god.
makes the shirt.
I had no idea.
Then next time you talk to Matt M, bring it up and he'll probably
Oh
tell
my
you that.
god. I'm
Say
gonna
some,
call him right after this. I had no idea.
oh no, don't throw me under the
That's
bus.
so messed up.
Yeah, I'll see if I could I'll see if I could find the T-shirt, and if I have it, I'll post it on Facebook so everybody can see it.
Wow, yes, bring
I'll,
that back. That sure was a
I'll,
gem.
I'll even post a picture of what it said in the back. So
Oh my gosh. Wow, that was so I had no idea honestly it was him.
yeah, honestly, one of my favorite reasons why I love my principal is because she took out all the Coke machines away from the school so we don't get
So
fat.
we don't get fat, yeah. Wow. What a cagapalo.
I know. Puro pinche knock pipes.
Jesus. Oh, well, just remember to make great decisions.
Yeah, please.
Oh my god, that's
I
funny.
know. And do you have a message to your fans and your listeners and your followers?
I guess just hmm, whatever you want to do in life, all inspirational. You can do it. No,
Hey, you could you could do anything you set your mind to, man.
exactly. Honestly, just as long as you're going in the right direction and not hurting anybody or yourself, you could do whatever you want.
Hell yeah. And last question before I let you go. This is more of a fun question. If you were
Mhm.
stuck in an elevator with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you talk about?
Man, I would have to say, ooh, this is a good one. I would have to say Amy Winehouse. And
Ooh,
I would try to talk her out of doing so many drugs and
there you go.
and
Yeah,
drinking so much so she could still be alive today and dishing out those great hits and with that amazing voice.
yeah, that would be amazing. Honestly, Amari featuring Amy Winehouse or vice
I,
versa.
she was a huge inspiration of mine. Actually writing, I watched her documentary and there's like a little piece in there like how she wrote her songs, and I actually still use that to this day when I'm writing
Where do
my
you
songs.
watch that?
The last time I saw it, it was on Netflix, but I don't know if it's there. It's just called Amy, like AMY.
Yeah, because I watched the Woodstock documentary this past weekend, and
Okay.
I kind of want to go back to watching like documentaries because I'm a huge fan. So I'll probably end up checking out that documentary because you know, I mean, I know who Amy Winehouse is, but I don't really know who Amy Winehouse is. If that
She,
makes sense.
yeah, no, she's just a very passionate in everything she did. Music and like the whole partying and stuff. Like it was just, she kind of went to the max on everything she did. So that's kind of what I loved about her.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. And
Mhm.
you know, like I can't wait to check out the that Amy Winehouse documentary. And if you guys haven't check it out, damn, here I am promoting everybody, right?
Right, there you go.
But I want to send a shout out to Junk Room Music, to Real Deep Music, and to Chris. Fuck,
Chris Abrian,
Chris Abraham. There you go. Yeah.
Tiny Studio Productions.
Yeah, there you go. Tiny Studio Productions. Shout out Daniel. Would love to work with you sometime. Um, but yeah, I want to thank you so much, Amari, for taking this time. And when you release some new music or an album or an EP, I would love to hear it because like your music is just so beautiful in your voice. I was playing you on this app earlier before I got on here. The app is called Quilt, and you can download it if you have an iPhone. I
Okay.
usually play music on there, and today, 10 minutes before the interview, I went and I just played your music, and I had two people there, and you know after the songs were like after it turned 1 o'clock, I
Mhm.
just like, hey, I hope you guys like this music. And one of the girls was like, wow, that was crazy. You're usually playing rock, but this was so different.
Oh wow. Wow, thank you. I didn't know it was like so it's like a streaming thing?
It's not. It's for like mental health and all that stuff. But
Okay.
like I like to promote, music and artists, and I use it for different reasons. But
Wow.
sometimes I do, pour out my feelings on there. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm
That's
gonna
awesome.
continue, buddy. So, but
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate you having me on this. It's a podcast, right? Or what would it be?
yeah, it's a podcast, Music and Beyond,
Podcast.
available on all streaming sites, Spotify and Apple Podcasts and YouTube. Uh, yeah. So, thank you so much, Amari, and remember, everybody, that without music, life would be a mistake.